right, welcome back to the Young Arena in downtown Waterloo, Iowa, as we await the appearance on the ice of the two varsity teams, the Blues and the Waterloo Warriors. If you weren't with us last night, shame on you. What else could you have been doing? The Blues won in this building for the first time in 7 years.
Yeah,
that's a
the
tribute.
Varsity, at least.
The Varsity, yeah. And that's a tribute to how strong this Waterloo program has been over the last decade or so. But last night, the Blues doubled up the score, beat them 6-3 in a game that was seemingly 3-1 with about 4 minutes to go. And then suddenly the puck started going in the net every which way. But it wound up with a comfortable 3-goal victory for the Blues, 6-3. So they'll try and make it a 4-point weekend. And in doing so, that will remove some of the bad taste in our mouth resulting from the failure of the JV to get that game into an overtime, giving up a goal late to lose the game 2-1 to the Waterloo Junior Varsity. Rich, how do you think Waterloo's going to come out for this varsity game?
Well, I'd expect them to come out pretty fired up, you know. The Blues took it to them pretty good yesterday, and we know they don't like to get beat in their barn any more than we like to get beat in ours. So I'm figuring they're going to be pretty fired up and come out quick, and our boys are going to have to be ready and willing to go, because you're absolutely right. There wasn't much difference between the teams until late in that third, or halfway through that third period.
Yeah, it was a 2-1 game, and then we got a goal. Isaiah Conrad set up Liam Quinn about 10 or 12 feet right out in front of the net, and he buried the third goal to make it 3-1. And then we got a goal from Nienhaus to make it 4-1. Then we got an empty net goal to make it 5-1. And then in the last 15 seconds, both teams scored. Ferrari scored and Niedert scored for Waterloo to make the final score 6-3. So it looked like a kind of a high-scoring game, when in reality it was pretty much for the entire game. It was a close checking game.
Yeah.
All
there
right.
also seemed to be a little bit of bad blood between some of the guys there toward the end of the game, so we'll see if that resurfaces today or a night's sleep has cooled it off.
I thought the same thing, but then I saw a lot of the guys talking after the game.
Kind of yucking it up.
Yeah, kind of friendly like. Of course, some of these kids have known each other for 8 or 10 years or longer, going back to Mite days.
Right.
Because some of these kids in the Quad Cities had played on teams with some of these Waterloo kids and vice versa. So, excuse me. We're getting ready for the little pregame pyrotechnics here.
Yep, and player introductions.
Yep.
Here they come.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Young Arena for today's Midwest High School Hockey League varsity game between the visiting Quad City Blues and your Waterloo Warriors. Welcome to today's starting lineup for both teams. First for the Quad City Blues. On defense, the junior, number 21, John Nienhaus. On defense, a freshman, number 94, Jackson Allen. At forward, the senior, number 12, Connor Gassetti. At forward, the junior, number 17, Carter Ameron. At forward, the junior, number 27, Noah Decker. And in goal, the senior, number 72, Riley Scarrett. The Blues are coached by Dylan Warren. And now, the starting lineup for your Waterloo Warriors. On defense, a junior from Waterloo West High School, number 7, Ethan Lentz. On defense, a sophomore from Cedar Falls High School, number 28, Owen Dillinger.
Another nice rendition of the national anthem this morning before our varsity game. Last night we had 4 officials. Looks like we're going to have 3 today. Did you notice that little bank of fog above the ice there? Was that because of the heaters?
It's the fog machines that they blow off as they introduce the players. As they're singing the national anthem, it seemed like it was creeping into the stands like grim death.
All right, the Blues will try and make it 2 victories in 7 years against the Waterloo Warriors in this building. Blues got off to a good start in last night's game, scoring twice in the first 6 or 7 minutes. Yeah. Got a goal from Kwok and I think one from Quinn. And that set the tone for a good performance. Waterloo got it as close as 2-1, and then the Blues pulled away toward the end. But we're expecting a little sterner test. The shots on goal last night were 30-30, so that tells you how close it was in terms of overall play.
For sure.
All right, puck is dropped, controlled by Waterloo. That gets it ahead to number 8. That's Schwickerath. Sends it into the corner. Now Amrine tries to play it along the boards. Now he sends one over on the right wing boards. Gets it ahead. That's going to go all the way down. That was touched by a Blues player. Now man wipes out behind the net, and it gives a chance for the Blues. Kind of a blind centering pass there by Decker. Now here is number 6 trying to get to the net. It's a centering pass, and good back check there by Otten. Kept his man from getting a chance at tipping in that cross-crease pass. Now this is number 3, Maddox Harn. He played really well last night. He's dumped in the corner. The puck comes free, and they score right off the bat. I don't even know who got it. But that is a grim opening to this game, as Waterloo has taken a lead at the 51-second mark on their first shot of the game.
Ooh, Shane Hesse, number 25.
You think it was Hesse? Okay.
Yeah. I don't know who got the apples, but he was
puck
a goal
looked
scorer.
like it went around the net, and Hesse from the left side got it behind Steerett and didn't take long. And today it's Waterloo that jumps out to an early lead. Here's Harn going to send it in. That misses connection, and that'll be an icing against Waterloo. Yikes.
Yeah, yikes is right. That's exactly the inverse of yesterday.
All right, well, we've got the Conrad line out there for the Blues. This was the most effective line for the varsity last night, as it usually is. Any line that's got Isaiah Conrad and Quinn and Ferrari is obviously going to.
Correct, they're going to do well.
Yeah, they're 3 of our best players without question. All right, puck kept in the zone, and that's going to be delayed offside. The Blues tag up and go back in after it as Harn picks it up behind his own net. Hesse gets his first goal of the season.
Yeah, Harn with the assist.
Okay. Harn got the assist on Hesse's goal. Here's a man breaking to the top of the slot. That's number 2. That's Niedert. We'll see him all night, or all day rather, especially on a power play. He's the man that makes that power play run for them.
Yep.
Now here's a pass to number 9, Bushbaum. His shot is wide, and Quinn goes after it in the corner. It's picked up by the defense, and now sends it ahead. That's Quinn going to send it in. That's not going to go far enough for an icing, as the Blues are in the middle of a change. Here's Conrad behind the net, tries to wrap around, and a big save by JB.
Yeah, last night the announcer, I swear, said GB, and today he definitely said Jeeb. So
did he really?
Today was Jeeb for sure.
All right, well, do we trust him to know?
You asked some people in the crowd, and you got a 50-50 split.
Yeah. But he makes his first save of the morning on a wraparound attempt, or he came out from behind the net and got a forehand shot. That was Conrad, but now Nienhuis tries to dump it in, chases after it, and we've got a 2-on-1 break coming the other way. Now he sends it across, but
Nice.
the pass is no good, and it's knocked down by the Blues defense. He had a man open, but he couldn't get it to him. And now here is Beckwith. His man goes down, and puck is sent all the way back in. That's not going to be an icing against anybody. So Alex Blunt picks it up, sends it ahead to Corcoran. Corcoran tries to send it across the ice, but his pass is stopped, and now it's sent ahead to number 20, Austin Kwok. But Schwickerath gets it, dumps it into the blue zone, where Nienhaus is the first one back. Touches up, tries to get it out of the zone. And the puck is free, picked up by Nienhaus. Has it knocked off his stick. Gets into number 29, he's going to get to 2-on-0, and he scores. 29, Caden Coots. A 2-on-0 break developed there as the Blues were careless with the puck just inside their own blue line, resulting on a 2-on-1 or 2-on-0 break against Steeratt. And Coots just took it right to the net and beat Steeratt low to the stick side. And we're less than 3 minutes into the game, and the Blues are down 2-0. And Coach Fournier does not look very happy about the opening start of this game. Now the puck comes right to JB, who makes the save on a rolling puck that finds its way to the crease.
2 shots on goal and 2 goals.
I was just going to say the same thing.
And you'd think that maybe Riley is having a really off day, but you'd be absolutely dead wrong because neither one of those he had hardly any chance at all.
Anytime you're faced with a 2-on-0 breakaway,
right,
you're just lucky if you get a part of your body on the puck, because the entire advantage is with the offense in that kind of an offensive situation. Caden Coots is the goal scorer on that.
Yep.
Now the puck is kept in, tries to get it ahead, trying to find Amrine. He's dumped as he reaches for the puck, and it's taken off in there by Waterloo. Here is Schwickerath over the line. There's a shot right on goal, and Riley registers his first save, but again, that's no shade on Steeratt, as his defense really left him hung out to dry on that last rush. Now here is a 2-on-1, maybe a 3-on-1 entering zone. Now the Blues start to get back. Here's a centering pass in front, and number 2, Nieder, had a wide open net, and he just misfired on it. Now this is Ferrari trying to get the puck away, but he is beaten to the puck, and here is Nieder. Across the center ice into the zone. His shot misses, has his stick lifted and is unable to get the shot away, and instead this is Ferrari. Ferrari gets it to Quinn. Quinn's going to dump it in, but he has it go off his stick, and instead Nienhaus has to go back and pick it up, and Waterloo has to tag up as they have a man deep in the zone, so play continues. There's a pass ahead to number 94, Otten, who carries it into the zone, but he doesn't have much help with him, and the puck is free in the left side corner here. Back out to Ferrari. Ferrari with a shot. That would have beaten the goaltender, because I don't think he saw that puck, but it was just a little wide. Went through a big screen of players. And now once again, this is Ferrari. Dumps it off the board, sends it in deep. And now Ferrari going to get to the front. Big save, and Ferrari score! And the Blues get it one back right away.
Geneseo Ginger!
Conrad picked up the rebound of a shot by Ferrari. Somebody else may get an assist on that as well.
Yeah.
But Conrad, and this game is starting out like the last night's game ended. With goal.
On goal.
Yeah. So as bad as the start was for the Blues, they find themselves only down by 1 and lots of time left.
Ezra, Big Brother scored one for you, buddy. Hope you're awake and having a good Sunday.
He's probably back out on the pond. Did you see that picture on Facebook of Ezra on with the stick and the jersey? He was out there playing a little stick and puck in the backyard.
Nice.
All right. Blues have closed the gap now to 2-1 as we've got number 87, Evan Mueller, out there for his first shift of the game. Now this is Driscoll, sends it around to the far side. And Waterloo brings it into the zone. Gets around Beckwith, but the puck is knocked off his stick by number 7, Peters, and it swings around to the near side half wall, kept in by Driscoll. Blunk sends it over to Peters on the far wall. He's checked over there hard by number 32, or 38 rather, that's Terhune. Kept in at the blue line. Here's a man going to get a shot away. Stewart has to make a nice save right at the corner of the post. And the Blues come out. This is Mueller. He's bumped after he sends it in deep. This is Beckwith behind the net. They battle for it. This is Mueller and Beckwith and Giesick. The puck comes free to Driscoll. He takes it behind the net, sends it out to Fleur. His pass is intercepted by Beckwith. Beckwith is bumped off the puck that's free in the corner. Beckwith tries to get to it. He does. Sends one. It's deflected off the skate of Giesick deep into the zone, but it's taken off in there by Waterloo, and they swing back the other way. This is Peters. Gets around one, but not the other. Now here is Schuschman coming across the line. Nienhaus stays with him. The shot is blocked at the defense. Here's another one in front. The puck is loose, but the Blues clear it out of the danger area. And once again, this is number 27, or 17 rather, that's Amorine. Puck is knocked down and sent back, and that's not going to go far enough for an icing as they rule that Nienhaus took kind of a circuitous route to the puck.
Circuitous makes an appearance.
There's a long pass trying to empty the zone. Now there's a man, tries a backhand shot, didn't have much on it, and Stewart easily makes a save, and the Blues clear the zone. And now here is Amorine, dumps the puck, but it's picked up by number 6. That is Schuschman. Intercepted by Ferrari, who sends it in deep as the Blues are in the midst of a line change. Now the puck's into the corner where it's picked up by number 18. That's Jaden White. We saw a lot of him late last night with that blazing speed that he possesses. So that's somebody you always got to keep your eye on. Here is Ferrari working behind the net. They battle for it in front, and the puck is, I think it's kept out of the net. Certainly not going to be ruled a goal because the net was off its moorings, and I think that was that Giesick that was shoved into the net? No, I don't think so.
I thought it was Decker.
Okay, maybe Decker.
He was pounding away until that whistle went, which is what you got to do, play to the whistle.
And they still haven't replaced the net on the pegs, so now they do, and we'll have a face-off. Looks like that'll be into the circle, in the near circle. Well, no, now it's going to be in the far circle to the left of GB.
Or Jeeb.
What's his first name?
I was actually just looking at that.
Puck is sent around the corner. This is Conrad. Bats it down. Tries to get it to Ferrari. Ferrari sends it back to Conrad in the corner. Conrad tries to dump one right in front, and it's deflected by the goaltender. We'll just call him the goaltender. Gavin. Okay.
I know how to say that.
Yeah. Now here, the puck stopped by Ferrari along the board, sent back as the Blues start to get themselves into this game a little bit. They've had some territorial control. Now we got a 2-on-2 coming the other way for, a nice hip check there by number, who's that?
It was Jackson Otten.
Jackson Otten.
He loves the hippie, man. I'll tell you what.
Only a freshman, Jackson Otten, but playing like a pretty seasoned veteran on this team. He's really done a good job. Here's another shot back to Conrad in front. And he makes the save, the rebound, and it's knocked to the side. What a great set of passes there, but it didn't result in a goal between Conrad and Ferrari. But they sure had the goaltender guessing who was going to take that shot eventually.
For sure.
All right, that line comes off. Mueller, Corcoran, and Beckwith come on, along with Nienhaus and Blunk. Puck sent around, picked up by number 5. That's Rikers. He sends it deep. That's going to be an icing. That's going to go all the way back, and that is going to be an icing as Nienhaus can't play it before it crosses the line. Not that he was trying that hard. And amazingly, the Blues suddenly have a advantage in shots on goal. The way this game started out, I didn't even want to think about what this game was going to look like by the third period. But the Blues have righted the ship. They're still down a goal, but they've outshot the Warriors 7-6 and seem to have awoken from their first 2-minute slumber. Here's Beckwith. Corcoran tried. Oh, he just couldn't get a backhand shot away. Here's Blunk with a shot right on goal, and GB has to make a save. I am encouraged by the rapid improvement in play.
As am I. Right, we didn't want to stick with what we had. We started with. Oof.
All right, picked up by Lentz, sends it around to the near side. Picked up by Schwickerath. And now number 28, that is Dellinger, sends it in. It's going to be behind the Blues net. First one to it is Nienhuis. Nienhuis to Corcoran. Corcoran gets it ahead. Nice pass to Beckwith. Beckwith over the line. He's 2-on-3 as he enters the zone. Puck is free. Now here's Beckwith once again. Comes free. Corcoran's going to get, well, he had it for a second. The puck comes out in front to Corcoran. Back to the point. Oh, and the point man wasn't able to keep it. That was Peters. And a shot on goal from distance is easily steered away by GB. And now here's Waterloo. Gets around Peters, but can't take the puck with him. And Giesek regains the puck in his own zone. Gets it to Peters. Now here's a pass deflected into the zone by Beckwith. Beckwith gets it to number 17. Well, he was trying to get it to Amrine. Instead, he took a shot that was deflected up into the netting behind the glass, or above the glass behind the net. 6:38 to go in an exciting first period. There's the Decker line with Giesek and Amrine out there.
Yep.
Played by Harn. Sends it around to the far side to number 25. That's Hesse. And here's a pass over on the open wing to Niedert. He can't control it, and he's got to come out of the zone and re-tag up as DeYoung has it for the Blues behind his net. Takes it right in front of his net. Sends a long pass off the board. Tipped into the zone nicely by Giesek. And now Amrine chases it back, but it's played by Harn for Waterloo. Gets away from one man. And it's sent out to center ice. Now here's another. That's Bushbaum, number 9. Puck is loose along the boards. Now here's a man going to get right to the slot. Missed the net. Now the puck bounds off the side of the net. Winds up in the corner. And now it's rung around to the near side corner where the Blues try and get control of it. Man is bumped over there, and this is Ferrari. Here comes Ferrari with some speed. Center ice, gets past one. Loses the puck. Now Decker gets a shot away, but it's knocked down by the defense. Back to Ferrari. Ferrari tries a shot. Missed the net. Kept in nicely there by Otten temporarily. Then he loses control. Now we got a one-on-one for Niedert. Niedert over the line. Tries to get around. He's played off the puck nicely by number 21, Nienhuis. Niedert still controlling the puck. And now the puck is sent in, but intercepted there by Jackson Otten, who sends it out of the zone. Otten regains in his own zone. Sends it out along the boards, looking for Quinn. Quinn has to work around the lines, but now he stops, tries to get it to Conrad. Conrad's shot is knocked to the side by GB. Now here's a man right in front. The puck is loose, and GB dives on it and makes a save.
Wow,
Blues
11-6.
Wow.
Shots on goal. We both looked at the same time.
Yeah.
And I think we're both a little taken aback.
And whatever maybe false sense of security Waterloo had after that quick total lead is probably evaporating as the Blues have come on pretty strongly here.
Yeah, I had several chances.
Cut the lead to 1.
Could have been in the back of the net.
Yep. Now the puck goes to Beckwith. Beckwith back to the point. Here's a long shot. Deflected. Who's going to get to it? Waterloo's going to get to it. Good play by Beckwith. Tries to get it in deep. DeYoung unable. Now he is able to get it. Now this is Klock trying to get control of the puck. All this happening in the Waterloo zone, and now they finally get rid of it. And DeYoung sends it over. And the Blues are going to get, no, they're going to rule that was touched by somebody, so there's no icing. Play is along the near side boards. Beckwith trying to get it. Instead, it's reversed along the boards, and Waterloo is able to get it out of the zone. And this is number 24. Here's a shot behind the net, picked up by the Blues. Out to center ice as Kwok tries to get a stick on it. Back behind the net, and this is Chase DeYoung going to get to it next. Here's a pass to, this is number 13, Beckwith. Beckwith over the line. He's got, Ferrari was the only one in with him as the Blues were in the midst of a line change. It was 2-on-5. Now that's going to be an icing against the Blues as the pass came from behind the center red line. So with 3:23 left in the first period, the Warriors leading at 2-1. We'll have a face-off in the far circle in the Blues zone to the right of goaltender Riley Steerett, who himself has righted the ship after giving up a pair of goals on the first 2 shots of the game, neither of which were his fault.
For sure.
Now back just inside the blue line, a backhand shot right on goal, and Steerett has to make an easy save there. That's the 7th shot of the game for Waterloo.
7-11. It's either that or Slurpees.
Yeah.
Nice
All right.
pick by.
Here's Quinn, gets it ahead to Ferrari. Ferrari takes it into the corner, stops, regains. Oh, now he loses the puck. Now we've got a break for Swickerath, number 8, over the line. And the puck is knocked off his stick, and it's controlled by Ferrari. And now sent back into the blue zone where it's picked up by Otten deep in the near side corner. Ferrari able to get it out to Conrad. Conrad has the puck knocked off his stick. He chases after it. And this is number 28. He's checked by Conrad, but now we've got a man 1-on-2 coming into the zone. Tries to get around, and they score.
Oh.
Number 6, that was Schuschman. It looked like Nienhaus had stopped him, but that one just kind of looked like it went off the side of Steerett's equipment and just snuck in the inside of the post there.
Man.
I don't think that hit the back of the net, but it was a good 8 or 12 inches over the line, so that's all you got to do.
I think every person in the entire arena thought he was going behind, and he stopped short and put it on the near side instead.
Yeah. And they have now regained their 2-goal lead, scoring 3 goals on just 8 shots. So the Blues will have to get back to work here. 2:16 left in the period. There's a long shot. Steerett deflects it to the corner. Giesick to Peters. Peters sends it around to the near side board. Put back behind the net to Peters. I think Schuschman is the way he pronounces it. Now here is Giesick, number 12, takes it into the zone. He's surrounded there, and the puck is taken out of the zone. And the Blues look to come back. Here's a pass over on the near side, sends it ahead. Oh, he tried to find Decker. Didn't make connections on the pass. Now here's a man breaking in from the circle. He's knocked down by number 27, Decker. Puck goes to the corner. Oh, we got a penalty coming on Decker, I think. And I didn't see the arm go up right away.
No, it was the hit on Decker after the puck went away. It's on,
I saw their
25.
man go down,
Yep,
and I didn't see the arm go up. And then apparently 25, that's Shane Hesse retaliated against Decker. And that, as is usually the case, it's the retaliation that gets caught.
Facts.
So the Blues will go to a power play here, trying to get back to within 1 here as we approach the latter stages of the first period. Conrad back to the point. Now along the far boards to Conrad. Conrad back to Nienhaus. Nienhaus going to let it go. Good save by GB. Back to Conrad. Conrad walks the line. Now he's going to get in close. His shot is deflected by the defense over the net. Now here's a shot right in front. And this is DeYoung going to get to it first. Gets it to number 19, Quinn. Back to DeYoung. DeYoung sends it over. Back to Ferrari. Ferrari shot deflected and Ferrari score!
Oh, that's the mullet.
Quinn.
That's the mullet. Quinn.
Quinn from at least Ferrari. We know he'll get one assist. I'm not sure who had the other one.
I thought it was Nienhuis that put it to Ferrari,
All
but
right.
I could be very wrong.
But just like that, we've got back to a one-goal game as the Blues take advantage of the power play to make it a 3-2 game with still 46 seconds left in the first period. A lot of action.
A positive triple G.
Yes.
We only seem to notice them when they're scored on us, but
That's
that was
right.
a triple G in the affirmative.
All right.
The uninitiated.
Let's
That's
finish,
a Grandpa Greg goal.
Let's finish this period strong and come out flying in the second period.
Yes.
Now the puck is at center ice. It's put back in. Delayed offside against the Blues is waved off as they clear the zone. Nieder putting pressure. Here's a man right in front. Oh, they tried to tip it in. That was Hesse tried to tip in a pass. Once again, Ferrari just failed to intercept that pass. We're down to 17 seconds in the period. The Blues have looked a little bit shaky since that goal was scored. So let's just get out of this second period. There's a nice kick play by Conrad, who puts it in deep. Nienhuis is going to chase it in. We got less than 5 seconds left. Here's a pass. Better fire it. Oh, no, he doesn't get the shot away, and that's the end of the period. A lot of offensive action as Waterloo got off to a quick 2-0 lead. The Blues made it 2-1. Waterloo retaliated with a third goal, and then the Blues got a power play goal at 46 seconds left to make it a 3-2 game after 2 periods. This is anybody's game. So we're going to take a break now while they clean the ice. We'll be back. 3-2 after 1 period. This is Blues hockey.
Hey everybody, we're back. But yes, we first started off with the dazzle, but we wanted to make sure everybody saw upcoming Blues games. Next week, there is I repeat, no BSN for the Mason City Mohawks at home on Saturday and Sunday. So please come on down to the rink and enjoy live hockey. Watch behind the play, things you don't get to see on camera, no matter how good Dean tries, because he's got to keep fouling the puck. Then January 20 and 21, we play home Dubuque, then at Dubuque. And then January 28 and 29 and February 1st. Mark your calendars for those. Those are away games that unfortunately will not be able to have BSN at them. So get ready for everybody to take a fun little road trip to Des Moines for that one weekend.
More fun than Cedar Rapids, I'll tell you that.
Or Fremont. But we're going to leave that alone. All right. Boys are going to have to come out firing and not take the first 2 minutes off. It's a 17-minute period here in Varsity, not 15, boys. Seemed like the first 2 minutes didn't exist. So
yeah, you're exactly right. If we'd had a 15-minute period, we might have been okay, but
as long as
2 minutes put
as long
us
as they
behind.
were taking off the last 2 minutes on the first two.
I'll tell you, I was just shocked when I looked and I saw we had two guys advancing on Steerett and no Blues player between any of them. So a 2-on-0, that's pretty rare.
Well, and the turnover was just at the blue line. So, when you turn it over right at the blue line, bad things happen. So you don't want to do that, and let's not have any more of those. But the Blues definitely cranked it up here in the later aspects of that period, and we'll expect more of the same. Going to start with the Conrad line.
We were talking to some Waterloo people last night, and they said that this is a very young team. Their three captains on this team are all sophomores.
Right.
So if the Blues could come back and tie this after being down 2, it might shake the confidence a little bit. Even this, though they are good players, they haven't really been there before. With this group. So we are underway in the second period. The Blues will be moving from left to right. Now here's an attempted centering pass goes awry, and the Waterloo picks it up, takes it out of the zone. The man tries to get into the zone. He's 1-on-4. Now this is number 6. That's Schuschman in the corner. He has a goal. Now the puck comes free to the high slot, and it's deflected to the corner. Now here's a shot right on goal, and nice play there by Lucas Peters to get the puck out of the zone. Now here is Ferrari. Ferrari wheels, comes to the circle, tries to get it to Quinn again. His shot is deflected wide to Nienhuis. Puts it into the corner. Intercepted by Ferrari. His shot is wide, but the Blues retrieve the rebound. Now here is Ferrari with a shot. Big save by Jebby, who is 8 feet out of the net after he makes the save on that one.
He had to throw his body across to make the save. Unfortunately, the rebound couldn't be grabbed by the Blues.
Now this is Conrad, retrieves the puck in his own zone. Sends one off the boards looking for Quinn. Goes a little too far, but it's going to be picked up there by number 3, Harn. Harn dumps it into the corner. It rings around to the far side. And Harn retrieves it. Now Nienhuis has the puck knocked off his stick. Now he tries to reverse it, but it's stopped and picked off in there and sent out and out of the zone. Ahead to Gannon. Puck thrown behind the Blues net. Who's going to be first one to it? It's going to be a Waterloo player, but instead it's picked up by Decker. Noah Decker sends out a pass, tries to find Amorine, but it's too far from him, and that's going to be an icing against the Blues. Good idea. The execution, not quite what we were hoping for.
Right.
And it's going to result in a defensive zone face-off to the left of Riley Steerett. We've played 2 minutes and 12 seconds of the second period.
And no scoring yet in this period. What's happening?
No what?
No scoring yet. They're in a slump.
Yeah. Well, we don't even want to talk about scoring when the puck's in this end.
No, you're right.
Here is Giesick, loses a puck.
Oof.
Now we got a man breaking right down the middle. That was number 18 who got a shot away. That's White. Didn't get a chance to use his speed there. He was just trying to catch the puck and get a shot away, but unable to dent the net. Puck is sent back to center ice where it's picked up by the Blues and sent in by Giesik. Puck popped up high in the air just inside the blue line. And Decker lost control of it as he tried to move to the middle. Now Lucas Peters sends a pass right on the tape. Well, it was just a little bit behind as Decker is knocked down by number 5. That's Rikers. Here's a long shot. Deflected wide into the corner, and that one goes up into the Blues players bench, so we'll have a face-off in the dot, the near side dot. Corker and Clock, and who's the other forward out there? That's going to be Beckwith, 11, 13, and 20, with Peters and Blunk on the back line for the Blues, with 13:48 left in the second period. Puck goes to Driscoll, who carries it around the net, starts to come out of the zone, has some speed up, but he has the puck knocked off his stick. Comes to Blunk. And the puck is sent back in. Blunk chases after it. Schuschman gets to it first. Tries to set something up. Gets it into the corner. Got a man coming right down the middle. He's going to get a shot away.
Up and over.
Oh, my goodness. That was number 8. Or number 6, rather. Schuschman that just kind of snuck down the slot area, and somebody found him with a perfect pass, and he blasted one, but it was deflected up and over the net.
Yep.
All right, here's the draw. This is
Conrad line.
That's Conrad. Sends it over to Johnny Nienhuis. There's a long lead pass trying to find Quinn. Now instead it comes to Conrad. Conrad's 1-on-2 as he enters the zone. Going to use the defenseman as a screen. He fires wide. Skate right, shoot left, but he missed the net.
A little too far left.
Yeah. Now
Back
Conrad behind the net, centers it. Oh, the puck is loose, backhanded. Oh, here's another attempted backhand there by Quinn. He just didn't know where the puck was. It was one of those times where we had a better look at it than the players on the ice.
Yeah.
And instead it's Nienhuis now. Picks it up, sends it to Ferrari. Ferrari going to get a shot away over the net. Bounces off the glass. Comes out to center ice, and that's not going to go deep enough for an icing, I don't think. Nope. Waterloo controls in the offensive zone. Now they battle for it along the boards. Conrad puts his man into the boards. And here's a man right in front, and a good play there by number 20. Was that Nienhuis, I think, that knocked that puck out of harm's way. Now the puck is sent out. This is Harn. He has to wait for his teammates to clear the zone. Now he comes in. Quinn takes a run at Harn, and that didn't work out so well.
Yeah, but
I think Harn's going to get a
Harn's
penalty.
Getting a penalty because he got the stick up in his
I think
yap.
that's exactly right.
And he did. Much to the chagrin.
Yeah, be careful back there with the back passes in your own
Yeah.
zone with an empty net, fellas.
Yeah.
All right, here's a pass, and that didn't get anywhere.
All right, really? You gonna shoot that after the whistle? Cross check.
He's a local.
The natives are getting restless.
For those of you who maybe didn't follow what was going on there, long after the whistle and our net had been vacated because of the impending penalty, one of the Cedar Rapids players shot it in the empty net, which is kind of a no-no.
Yes.
And he was taken to task by some of the fans. Here is Conrad or Nienhuis. Shot is deflected, and that one's going to get sent all the way down, and Nienhuis is going to have to pick it up. Oh. Steera tried to leave that behind his net and missed it. So now the Blues, this is Ferrari down the left wing boards. Now back to the point, sends it over to Nienhuis. Here's Conrad with a shot. Another diving stop by Jebby, who's actually leaving his skates to make saves here. Back to the point. Here's Conrad right in front, deflected to DeYoung. Now DeYoung back to the point to Conrad. Conrad to Ferrari's going to fire one. Knocked down at the defense. I don't think that one ever got through. The Blues having good pressure here.
Still a minute to go on the power play.
There's a pass all the way over to Nienhuis. Nienhuis to Conrad. Conrad walks to the circle. Now looks to take it around the net. Tries. He's knocked down. The puck is loose. Kept in nicely by Nienhuis. Back to Ferrari. But this time the pass goes awry. And they're able to clear the zone, if only to center ice. Blues clear the zone. Now here's Johnny Nienhuis. Going to get the shot away. Puck is free. Here's Beckwith. Beckwith just missed to the right side. Here's a pass to Nienhuis. Puck is deflected behind the net. Good pressure here on this penalty.
Still loose.
Puck is free. GB is down. There's a lot of pushing and shoving. That's when a goaltender can get hurt when he's down and his own teammates are pushing people because somebody's liable to fall right on him.
Yeah.
I mean, in that case, you just want to pull the player away from the goalie rather than cross-check him in the back and knock him to the ice because you might take your own goalie out.
Yeah, you do not want that. Especially because it seems that both of our squad and Waterloo are relying heavily on a singular varsity goaltender.
Yeah. And look at the shots on goal.
Wow.
21-9 in favor of the Blues.
14 seconds left on this power play.
That bodes well. If the Blues continue this kind of pressure, they're going to get a third goal and maybe more than that. Here's a long shot, deflected. No, it wasn't deflected. No. Beckwith tried to get his stick on it, but it went straight into the glove of GB. With 10 seconds left on the Blues power play. Nice win of the draw there by Conrad. Let's see if he can do it again. Back to Peters once again. There's a long shot, inflected. Now the puck is off the stanchion, so we're going to have to stop play with 2 seconds left. We'll get one more face-off before the end of this penalty. And let's keep an eye on that man in the penalty box.
I was just about to say is that guy is going to come out of the box, and if they win the draw, it's going to be they could set him up for a dangerous chance.
Another win of the draw. Here's a shot. Puck is knocked down at the defense.
Even strength again.
And the puck is just sent cross ice into the zone. Beckwith chases after it. He takes Harn down and behind the net. Now here's a pass intercepted by Giesik. Harn picks it up for Waterloo. He's knocked down again. Intercepted by the Blues. And that's going to be a penalty on Beckwith.
It's a trip.
And totally unintentional, but totally a trip
nonetheless.
Yeah. And one of our best penalty killers go to the box for 2 minutes.
We're going to have some special teams work. That's the first opportunity for a BSN penalty kill this entire day.
Yeah.
Because there wasn't a penalty against the Blues in the JV game. That's a nice DJ chirp. Bye.
Keep your eye on number 18 and number 2 for Waterloo on this power play.
Nice clear.
And right now, that's number 18, Jaden White's going to go back and pick it up. Or he passes it by and lets his teammate pick it up behind the net. Now, here's the breakout for Waterloo. Into the zone with a lot of pace. That's Niedert. Gets it back to Bushbaum. Bushbaum sends it back to the high slot. Harn tries to get it into. Oh, now here's a break.
Conrad?
This is Conrad. Conrad has checked off the puck, so he never really got to the net. He needed another 3 or 4 feet on that lead to really have an opportunity to get to the net. But good penalty killing nonetheless by number 97. Now here is
Quinn.
Here is Quinn. Quinn's going to get to the net. Moves in, shot, and he makes a save. That's got to be a penalty shot. Yes, it is. A penalty shot.
Let's go.
That's a great call.
Well
Liam
done,
Quinn.
Foxy.
Liam Quinn, who had a clear breakaway, was tripped up. The arm went up. Quinn was able to get a shot away, but it was a weak backhander after he was knocked down.
I didn't know that you got the option. Fox just asked Coach if he wanted the penalty shot or the minor. I thought if you got a penalty shot, you had to take it.
I didn't know that either.
Wow, learning something here
All
up
right.
in the Lou.
Here is Liam Quinn. Got to wait for the officials to get lined up so they can get a good look at this. Number 19, Liam Quinn's going to have a chance to tie this game up. And here he comes. Over the blue line, GB well out of his crease. Quinn moves in. And he stopped.
He stopped him.
Big save by GB. And he maintains a 1-goal lead.
That would have been a shorty. A penalty shot shorty.
Yeah.
I don't know that I've seen very many of those in my life. I don't know if I've seen any of those in my life, thinking about it.
Well, they're pretty rare. So with 1:08 left on the Blues minor penalty, their goaltender saved them from the embarrassment of giving up a shorthanded goal by stopping a penalty shot.
Wow. And the breakaway.
Oh, now here's a man in front. He loses control right in front. Decker is knocked down as he tried to get a stick on it. Now here comes number 29. That's Coots. He's got 1 goal today. He's going to get a shot away. Save. Knocked out of the zone, sent all the way down by the Blues. We're down to 40 seconds left. That shot is right on goal. And Waterloo looks to set up their power play. This is number 6. Gets in. He's got 3 Blues to contend with. Now he peels off and looks for a pass. And instead it's Ferrari. And the Blues unable to. Oh, man, you got to get that puck out of the zone, boys. They had 2 opportunities. And now they're going to get a backhand in front. It's loose. Oh, man, you got to get this puck out of the zone because if you don't, you're going to really regret those 2 great opportunities to get it out.
Yep.
Still not out. Here's a man walking in.
Good block by DeYoung, and it
now
goes all the way out. And Blues out of the box.
Beckwith is back to check Driscoll. Now the puck is dumped out of the zone to number 24. That's Fleur. He's 1-on-4 as he enters the zone. Now he's got some help coming in Hesse. There's a shot away, right on goal, and a nice save by Riley Stirrett. And so we're still at 3-2 with 6:56 left in the second period.
Continuing to be a very close and entertaining game. 24-13 shots on goal right now.
You always wonder after a player misses a penalty shot if he spends the next 3 minutes going over in his mind what he should have done. We don't have time. We don't have time for that now, though.
Yep.
Here's a puck right in front.
No.
Puck is loose, and Stirrett makes another save. Oof. Waterloo's come close to making it a 2-goal lead again several times here. There's the draw, and the Blues are able to clear the puck out of the zone. Both teams at full and equal strength as the puck rolls around to the near side corner where it's picked up by Hesse. Now the puck comes free. It's deflected by Nienhuis and gets it out to center ice. The Blues have Kwok, Corcoran, and Beckwith out there right now on the forward line. Here's a man getting right to the net. He's going to come around for the wraparound. And it's knocked out of there. Good play by Corcoran to deflect it away from number 7, who was moving in for a shot.
Yep.
Now here's Kwok forechecking, trying to get that puck away. Now the puck comes clear to center ice. We've got a 3-on-2 developing. This is number 25, Hesse. Tries a shot, and it's deflected easily by Stirrett. It goes all the way out of the rink. So we'll have a face-off. I often wonder when you got a 3-on-2 like that why you're going to settle for a 40-foot shot from the boards.
Yeah.
But I'm glad he did.
I'm perfectly okay with it. All right, we're coming back with, looks like line 1.
Conrad going to step in to take the draw.
Yep.
Wins it back to Gannon. Gannon's pass to... now the puck is to Coots behind the net. Still free. 97 Conrad sends it over to the far corner. That's DeYoung chasing it over there, but he's beaten to it by the Waterloo player. There's a centering pass right to the crease, knocked down by Stirrett. Kept in, though. Oh, looked like Conrad was starting to break out before they got the puck.
Yeah.
And as a result, Waterloo's able to maintain pressure. And the puck goes behind the net to the near side boards. And just barely kept in. Here's a shot right on goal. And even with the number 1 line out there, the Blues are having trouble exiting the zone.
Yeah, the zone exit recently has been really awful.
So they're going to get a chance to watch for a few minutes while the Giesick, Amorine, and Decker line with Peters and who's the other D-man? Nienhuis, okay. Puck sits in the circles for a second as number 5 sends it behind the net. This is Nienhuis going to try and get to it. And he does get it out of the zone gets it to Amorine. Amorine's surrounded by a couple of Waterloo players. And here they come. This is number 5.
Ooh, right off the back of Richter's leg.
Here is Giesick. Gets it into the offensive zone. He's pretty much by himself, although he does have Decker working his way into the slot. Now here's a long pass kicked off the skate of number 18, Jaden White. Decker gets it ahead. Nice stick handling there by Amorine. Amorine going to get a shot away. Goes off the goaltender's stick to the corner, and now Waterloo comes back. Centering pass picked up by White. White's going to get a shot away, but his shot is wide to the right. Who's going to get to it first? It's the Blues. Giesick unable to handle that pass that was behind him. Here's a shot, and Steer it comes out of his crease to get the glove on it and knock it out of harm's way. Now we've got a man walking the line, coming in closer. Shot, save, rebound is loose. Back to Dellinger, number 28. He puts it behind the net to number 7, Peters. And here is Giesick. Giesick gets that ahead to Amorine. He's done for that shift. He puts the shot right on goal and then goes for an effective line change. And here's a pass intercepted by Conrad. Conrad gets it to Peters. Peters gets it ahead, looking for Quinn. Is at his skates. Waterloo comes back. There's a shot deflected behind the net. Going through to the near side half boards. And out. Now we got a 2-on-1. It's Conrad. Conrad gets to the middle. He's going to shot away. And he missed the net just wide right.
On the far side.
Might have been better served pass on that one that time. But, oh, we got a player down. And that's going to be an interference penalty on number 21, Nienhuis. I didn't see how that came about, but I did see the Waterloo player on the ice. So
the puck was, it's an interference call because the puck was gone from the man by not very long, but long enough that it looks like the right call to me. So back to the kill, where you're on the BSN penalty kill. Last time, Liam Quinn had a breakaway and almost scored on the breakaway and then got a penalty shot.
3 minutes to go in the second period. Otten puts his man in behind the boards as Waterloo works the puck around back to the right point. Here's a man, drops it back to the point as they try and get some move. Oh, now he takes it out of the zone. Guess they weren't satisfied with that setup, so this is number 6. And he loses the puck, and it goes all the way down. Not sure what was accomplished
it didn't work out very well for him.
By number 6, Max Schuschman, who backed the puck out of the zone and then eventually lost it as he tried to come back in. Now here is DeYoung. DeYoung's going to pick a spot. Tried to get it all the way through. It just got it through to the blue line and then picked up by Quinn, who sends it in behind the net. 1:11 left on the power play. Here's Schuschman again. A shot. He moved right and or left and skated right and shot right. Oh, here's an interception by Conrad. He's still got one man to beat. Now he peels off. Now he's going to just put it deep and kill some more of that penalty time as he goes for a change. Coots back there to pick it up. Off the boards, this is Ferrari. Ferrari's just going to kill some time here. D'Angelo Ferrari sends it off the boards. Nice pass. Here come the Blues. This is
DeYoung.
DeYoung is knocked down.
Oh, and they're going to call a penalty on that. It's probably going to be the same interference. Yeah. all of a sudden, so I feel like those hits were perfectly fine in the first period, in the first half of the second period. But now he's calling that interference call a little bit tighter. But that's exactly what Johnny went to the box for.
I mean, how long was that puck off DeYoung's stick when he got hit?
That's a clean
that
play.
Wasn't 1,001. That was like a thought.
Yeah. I think I wouldn't make that call.
No,
but that
I
was
wouldn't
exactly the way he called it on Nienhaus as well. So.
All right, that means the Blues will have it. Will be a 5-on-5 for 26 seconds, and then the Blues will have a power play for the balance of the period and extending into the third period.
Hopefully
unless
not.
we score.
Yeah.
All right. Here's
He meant
Conrad.
4-4.
Gets it back to Peters. Peters sends it into Conrad. Conrad has the puck knocked off his stick, and he loses it. And there's a long lead pass. And Beckwith sends it back to Ferrari. The penalty is over. The Blues now have the man advantage, but we're not doing
power
much
play.
with it at this point as
1
we've been
minute to go
unable
in the
to
period.
bring the puck out of the zone. All right, now we're 6-on-5, so let's see what we can do in the remaining 56 seconds of the period. So far, not much. Here's a pass behind Ferrari. He has to stop. Now he sends a pass ahead to Conrad. Conrad over the line. Conrad peels off. Looks for a point man, gets it over to Nienhaus. Nienhaus back to the point to Conrad. Conrad's going to fire one in front. The puck is loose in front. Chased down over there by Quinn. Quinn to Ferrari. 27 seconds left in the period. Back to Ferrari. There's a long shot in front, deflected by Quinn, just wide.
There.
18 seconds left. Let's get something going here, boys. There's back to Ferrari. Ferrari moves in, shot, missed the net. 11 seconds left if they can keep it in. He does. This is Nienhaus. His shot is knocked down, and it's going to be taken off in there and cleared out of the zone. And
bro, okay.
Jaden White got a chance to show off that incredible speed that he possesses, but he ran out of time, as we knew he would, because he didn't know how much time was left.
Yep.
All right, that's the end of the second period. No scoring in that period.
Yeah.
Quite a change from the first period. The Blues still find themselves down by 1 with 1 period to play. Shots on goal through 2 periods, Blues 26 and the Warriors 18. We will be back. Anything to add, Riss, before we send it back?
No, but we got it covered.
All right, we'll be back in about 15 minutes for the third period. This is Quad City Blues hockey. All right, we're back, ready for the start of the third period. The Blues find themselves down by 1, 3-2. They'll have 31 seconds of power play remaining when we drop the puck.
I just wanted to remind everybody, if you haven't subscribed to Blues Sports Network, why not? It's free, it's easy, and if you don't like the sound of my droning voice, you can always just put it on mute. So we're grinding for a grand plus. We're over 1,000 at 1,026, and we appreciate all our subscribers. So subscribe to BSN and never miss a Blues Sports Network broadcast again. So yeah, 18-26 shots on goal, but definitely it's been ebbs and flows. It seems like one team gets the momentum and goes on a big run, and then they come back the other way with the other team. So hopefully with this starting off with a 31-second power play, we're going to see the Blues up on their toes early and often in this third period.
Well, as we stand here getting ready to start the third period, the big play of the game was the breakaway by Quinn, where he was pulled down. He still got a shot away, but it was a weak one as a result of getting knocked down. Here's a shot in front. The puck is loose in front, and the Blues can't quite keep it in as Ferrari dove for it. But then the key play, after the penalty shot was called, GB stopped Quinn, and so the Blues did not score on that. Now it comes over to the point, and it's a good call. It's a hand pass. I'm not sure it wasn't an offside also. It was pretty close. But I wasn't going to say anything.
It may or may not have been offside. 100% it was a hand pass. Yes. And I don't know what they're talking about because it hit it. I mean, I don't know.
Yeah.
The players don't like it, but I think they'd lobby for any call in their favor.
See if we can get something going here with the 7 seconds left on this power play. At least get it in deep. And the puck is going to be over to the far side, and who's going to get to it first? Waterloo. And they've got a man breaking. This is Niedert. He's going to get around one, but he lost the puck.
Nice stick by Ferrari, I think.
Oh, there's a big, nice evasion of a winger as he tried to come out of his zone. He was able to do it. Now the puck is along the near side boards. Now we got a 2-on-1 developing. Oh, no. Oh, and Conrad is knocked down from behind. He had that puck caught up in his skates, and he couldn't get it. Here's a shot right in front. The rebound is score! And the Blues have tied it. Conrad! After being frustrated with that puck at his skates and unable to get it to Nienhuis for a clean shot, he stuck with it, and the Blues stuck with it. And
yes, the Geneseo Ginger strikes again.
And the Blues have tied the game at 3 with 15:59. These games have been very similar, and each team has come up with plays like that over the course of the last 2 games to make something happen when they had to. So now we're back to where we started.
Finally for your Blues.
Yes, yeah. Here's a pass ahead off the stick of Blunk. Blunk kicks it out of the zone. Now we got a man, Shane, getting in for a shot. Puck's behind the net. I'm not sure Stewart knows where it is. Now he does. And the puck is over into the near side corner. 3 Warriors and 2 Blues trying to fight it out of the corner. Here's a shot by Lentz that goes over the net. He had some room over the shoulder of Stewart, but he wasn't able to find that small opening spot. Now the Blues come back, 3-on-2. Oh, and Amrine can't hold it on his stick. And instead, this is DeYoung. Makes a nice play to get it away from 3-on charging Warriors. Now that's going to be an offside against the Blues. Now the Blues know it, so they're going to tag up. And now we're back on sides. Here's a pass over to the left wing boards. Giesik puts a man down. They're wondering, that wasn't a penalty. This is number 17, Amrine. He's bumped. He loses the puck as he goes down at the blue line. And now it's dumped in by Shane Hesse. And this is going to be an exciting third period. Here's stolen by a man behind the net. Tries to get it out in front. And this time, Stewart has the glove right on the corner of the post and is able to cover that, so it doesn't sneak past him like that, like their third goal.
Yeah, I think to answer your question, I know it was rhetorical, but how is that not a penalty? I think it's because Fox didn't see it.
Yeah, yeah.
I think that's the only way it wasn't.
It clearly was. And it was right in front of the assistant coach for Waterloo, and he saw it. There's
He
no
was
doubt
none
about
too
it.
pleased.
Yeah. Now the
He's
puck.
like bringing the grit.
Now the Blues. That was Mueller that tried to kind of softly loft that puck out of the zone,
Well,
and
that
that
was
didn't
Conrad.
work. Or was it Conrad?
Yep.
Okay,
Yeah, the first
97.
line's back out.
Oh, here's a man intercepting the pass in front. Here's a man going to
And
get a shot away.
Penalty coming to the Blues. Touch it, boys. Got to tag up.
And
There-
it finally
yep, there
comes
it
through to
is.
Ferrari. And it's going to be called
Slash.
slashing penalty against the Blues. That's going to be DeYoung.
Chase DeYoung, yeah.
Chase DeYoung is going to sit for 2. Who's man in the penalty box today?
That's Goose.
Oh, okay.
Or Gasecki, if you're the announcer at this rink. And that name is hard to pronounce if you only read it.
Yes, yeah. All right, off the face-off, the Blues clear the zone as they try and kill off this penalty. As we're still early in the third period. The Blues have tied it on a goal by Conrad.
That's
it.
good work right there.
Yeah, 1 against 4, and he managed to bleed about 8 or 9 seconds off the clock there on that penalty. Now here comes Waterloo into the zone. They try and set up their power play.
Nice job by Peters.
Puck Ennis gotten out of there, and this is Conrad. Conrad's 1-on-2 as he gets a shot away, missed the net, comes around to the near side, and that is Quinn that sends it back all the way behind the goal line. And now Waterloo's got to start from 200 feet away as they come out of the zone. Nice check by Conrad. Going to get to Quinn. Quinn's got one man to beat. Going to get, he tries to deke one man, and he got around him, but the puck didn't.
He had the toe, forgot the drag.
Yep. Now, once again, Quinn working all by himself back there. So a one-man penalty kill for the Blues right now is Liam Quinn. The fans are getting a little restless for
natives
Waterloo.
are restless.
Here is Niedert. Gets the shot away, deflected off the leg of number 21, Nienhuis. Puck remains in the blue zone, though. Kept into the corner. Who's going to get to it first? That is Peters. Loses a board battle over there, and here you got a man coming right down the right wing, and it's cleared out to center ice.
Ooh,
and here is Ferrari. Got it a little bit too far ahead of him. He's not going to be able to get to the net, but he's got a man right in front if he can get it to Beckwith. Instead, he tried to come around for a wraparound, and he wasn't able to do it. We've got 15 seconds left on the Waterloo penalty, or power play, the Blues penalty. And it comes to Ferrari. Ferrari over the blue line down the right wing boards. Escapes the check. Now he tries to get it in front to Beckwith, and Beckwith is pulled down. That could have been a trip.
Yeah, absolutely. The way Fox has been calling it recently.
Yeah. Now Beckwith tries to center, but there's nobody there but 3 Waterloo players. Penalty is over. Blues have survived it. Now they have control in their own zone. Beckwith's getting a rough ride.
It still gets a
Every
centering
time he
pass.
tries to get up, somebody knocks him back down, but
He is a pest.
he is up again. Oh, here's a pass deflected off the stick of Beckwith.
Nice pass by Mueller.
Kept in, and now this is Schwickerath. He's bumped. Oh, that's going to be a penalty on. Penalty on Mueller. Yep.
Yeah. Come on, we can't keep killing here, boys.
Yeah. Now the puck is controlled by the Blues, and that's going to be another penalty. And the Blues are riding the danger train here with all these penalties in the third period of a tie game.
I mean, they're killing them fairly well, and it doesn't take much for somebody to break through with the man advantage.
Especially when you've got 18. Is he out there now? He's not.
He was just out.
He was just on the ice.
He'll be back.
So I would say at the next stoppage, you'll see number 2 Neidert, number 18 White back on the ice, and they're the keys to that power play. Now Blues control the face-off and send it all the way down. And so this is Dellinger that goes back behind the net, picks it up. Quinn tries to stay with his man as he gets over the blue line. Going to get in. Now he's going to establish himself along the boards, and the puck is deflected. This is Conrad. Conrad's going to get a shot away.
High riser.
And he missed the net.
Over.
Now Quinn dumps it in deep as Conrad exits the zone. So we've killed about 35 seconds of this penalty as Conrad making himself a pest. Here is Quinn going to get a chance, and he missed the net.
I think
that might have been deflected.
I think the goalie got a pad on that.
Yeah, it could be. Once again, Quinn. Now this is Waterloo coming back into the zone, trying to get something set up on this power play. Got a man right in front of the net. That's number 8. That is Schwickerath. And we're going to have a call.
Hey, 3 pucks. Well, that was something.
How do we get 3 pucks on the ice?
The puck went up and hit the netting hard when Riley ramped it up, and there must have been pucks sitting up there, and 1 puck went up and 3 came down. That's a new one, too.
Now they're asking the official to explain why the faceoff is in our zone, I think. He wanted something. I don't know what it was.
No, it should be in our zone.
All right, the Blues going to be able to clear it out of the zone. Yeah, they are.
Oh, here
and we're
comes
going
a
to get a
2.
tripping penalty, and Ferrari draws a penalty to Waterloo, so that's going to negate the Blues penalty. They'll both be playing a man
4
short.
on 4.
4 on 4 for 52 seconds, and then the Blues will have a man advantage. Now, the key here would be to score a goal while you're at 4-4, and then when their penalty expires, or when the Blues penalty expires, we'd still have a man advantage.
That would be ideal, although the ideal is uncommon.
Yeah. All right, this is Ferrari in the circle. Puck comes to nobody right away. Now Ferrari goes back and gets it. Back to the point to Nienhuis. Oh, that comes out of the zone. That was a dangerous pass, too.
Yeah.
Beckwith pinned up against the boards, loses the puck. Now it's kept in momentarily as Waterloo attempts to kill some time. Now this is number 6, Schuschman. Comes to center ice. He's got one of their goals. Tries a centering pass. Puck is loose in the blue zone, and the Blues come back. You got a man behind you, Ferrari. He doesn't know it. There's Ferrari. There's a man in front.
Oh,
Puck,
nice
save
shot
by GB.
Beckwith.
Beckwith got a great shot away, and GB beat him. That's not easy to say.
Not at all. I'm glad you're doing play-by-play.
All
right, here we go.
All right,
for
the Blues have the power play for a minute and 4 seconds as Ferrari takes it back into his own zone, waits for Conrad to get on. Now he gets it to Conrad. Conrad turns in his own zone and starts to come out of the zone. Conrad is the quarterback of this power play, no doubt about it. He's going to get to the slot, going to get a shot away, and he whistled one wide. And the Blues look to set something up. Here is number 16 or 13, Beckwith. Beckwith loses it. DeYoung has it. Now he sends it over to Conrad on the far boards. Conrad waits. Back to the point. Back to the shot.
Yeah!
And they score! And I think it's
That's
DeYoung.
DeYoung.
I think Chase DeYoung tipped it in.
Yeah, Chase DeYoung.
The puck was deflected out in front of the net, and it slowed the pace of the puck and changed direction, and it was just sitting there in the corner of the crease for Chase DeYoung to tap it in.
Chase DeYoung with assists.
Well, Conrad will get one for sure.
Yeah, Conrad, but I don't know who the secondary would be.
It doesn't matter. The Blues,
We'll
for the first time, have taken a lead in this game by a score of 4-3 after falling behind 2-0 in the first 2 minutes of the game. They have now come all the way back to take the lead at 4-3 with 8:51. And that, of course, will end the penalty for Waterloo, but the Blues took advantage of it. It's really fun watching Conrad play. He is really a magician. Now the puck into the near side corner to Harn. And they just tied it up. Waterloo ties it up just a matter of 15 or 20 seconds after the Blues took the lead. A centering pass from the half boards on the near side wall, and had a man in front. He got a stick on it and put it past Sterrett. And just like that, it's 4-4. Well, now we're getting back to what it was like last night.
Yeah, last night in the third period. Goal on goal on goal.
So we've got 8:34 in the game. The Blues tied the game early in the third, went ahead with a goal just less than 30 seconds ago, and Waterloo just came right back and tied it. So we're at 4-4. It's anybody's game with 8 minutes to go. And after a very short time on the bench, the Conrad line is back on again. Now here is Conrad, rushes the line. There's a pass. Oh, right in front. I'm not
traffic.
sure GB ever even saw that, but he
No, I
made
don't
the
think
save.
so.
Now the puck is loose in the circle. Kept out to the point. Here's Nienhuis going to throw one at the net. Deflected. A lot of deflections in front.
That one got through
Puck
as well.
is loose. And it goes to the corner. Who's going to get there first? That's Quinn. Quinn tries to get it to Conrad. He sends it around to the near side boards, picked up by Ferrari. And now Ferrari intercepts an attempted clearing pass. Takes it behind the net. Now here's a centering pass in front. Back to DeYoung. DeYoung's going to let one go. Ricochets off the boards. Now we got another penalty against Waterloo. And, oh, man, that player is really unhappy.
You come up with a trip.
That's number 29. That is Caden Coots. And that's going to give the Blues another power play with 7:46 left. And once again, the Conrad Quinn Ferrari line with number 21 Nienhuis and 24 DeYoung is in place out there trying to go take the lead back. Once again, now the puck goes to Waterloo. This is Niedert, sends it around, and he's able to get it out. Now it comes all the way down. That, of course, won't be an icing. Steer it. Oh, be careful. And they score. Unbelievable. Just an awful play. I'm not sure why Steer thought it was necessary to come out of the net on that, but Niedert chased the puck down when Steer mishandled it, and the other Blues player, and I'm not sure who it was that Nienhuis, I believe, could not corral the puck, and it came free to Niedert, who just skated about 6 steps and dumped it into a wide open cage. And now, after the Blues had taken the lead, they find themselves down 1, 5-4, with 7:27 left the game, but they do have power play of 1:36 left. Well, that's a very deflating goal. That's
Shorties
about as
are
deflating.
like that.
Yeah, but especially when you make a couple of bad plays to set it up. Now it's back to DeYoung. DeYoung walks into the circle. Now he tries to get it in front. Here's Conrad going to let one go, and the puck is loose in front. Quinn gets it. Back to Conrad. Conrad settles the puck down. Back to Nienhuis. Nienhuis, oh man, a bad pass there. And it's going to get cleared out of the zone, and the Blues are going to have to go back and set it up with a minute to go. And that's going to be the dreaded power play icing against the Blues.
The dreaded power play icing.
Oh, man.
That's not better.
Dayton Niedert gets the goal.
Unassisted.
I think that's his second of the game at least. And the Blues have now 55 seconds left on this power play to try and get back into a tie. Another bad pass. Blues power play has been pretty good the last 3 or 4 games, but on this particular one, it's not so good. They're having trouble completing passes, and of course, giving up that shorty was just disastrous.
Right.
Now this is Peters behind his own net. We're down to 30 seconds. This may be the best chance the Blues are going to get in the remainder of this game. This is Beckwith over the line. Beckwith loses an edge. He's knocked down. And this is Giesek in the corner. Giesek back to the point. There's a long shot deflected. Here's attempted a backhand by Noah Decker that gets nowhere, and the Blues have to go back and pick it up, and that's the end of the Waterloo penalty. There's a long pass ahead to Beckwith. Beckwith puts it in behind the net. And that's going to be a penalty against Giesek.
On Giesek.
And that was a dumb penalty.
Yes, it was.
And that's going to give
head
Waterloo
contact. That'll be a 2 and 10 for head contact.
That's going to be.
And that's the right call.
Yeah.
Mueller's going to go serve the 2.
Well, why? I wonder why they don't send him to the locker room.
I mean, you got to sit there and watch it, I guess.
Yeah. And the worst part is you got to listen to your dad say, "What the hell are you doing?" All right. Blues are down a goal and down a man. And now they're going over to the penalty box, and that may be, in fact, what they're. Yeah.
I guess he was just asking if he could go. Fox says no, sit there. I mean, how long's overtime if it went to overtime?
5 minutes.
Okay. So no matter what, there's not 12 minutes left.
No. Unless you're in Ames. Then he comes out at the 105 mark.
Right.
Because why not?
Right. That's backward clock math. Terrible clock math.
All right. Blues have to kill off this penalty and find a way to get one in the back of the net here. Here's the centering pass right in front. Now man's going to get a shot over. Oh, almost intercepted. Now Waterloo controls it back to the point to number 28. That's.
Here goes Conrad. Oh, Conrad couldn't get the puck on his stick.
Now the puck is sent over to the far side, picked up by number 6, Schuschman. Gets it to Driscoll. Driscoll over the rule line, down the right wing boards, looking for a man to pass to in front. Now he takes it behind the Blues net. There's a shot, and Steerett has to make the save. Back to Schuschman. Schuschman walks the line, looking for a man to pass to. Now he comes all the way around, tries for a backhand, deflected in front and out of the zone, and Blues are going to chase it down, but they're not going to get there in time to get anything going. That was Conrad, but he started out about 25 feet behind the Waterloo player, so there was no way you can make that kind of space up.
Right.
Down to 56 seconds on the penalty, but more importantly, just 4:18 for the game. This is Conrad. Conrad gets around one. Now he's going to send it down, and the goaltender deflects it to the near side corner where it's picked up by Riker. Riker gets it across to number 3, Harn. He's checked back there by number 16, Ferrari. Gets a pass to Schwickerath. Puck is loose at center ice. Ferrari gets to it, sends it back into his own zone, regains it. Gets it to DeYoung, who can't hold it on his stick. Down to 15 seconds left in the penalty. And there's a long pass trying to find the Blues. GB sticks it to the sideboards. Penalty is over. The Blues are back at full strength. But the clock is running, and they're down to 3:19 here, trying to get something going to get the tying goal. And, boy, that 5th goal, they'll remember that one the rest of the season if that's what turns out to be the winning goal here. Here's Harn, gets around one. Shot, save. Nice save by Steerett. And now we've got a call here. I think that's an offside.
It was an offside.
Yeah. We're at exactly 3:01 to go in the third period. The Blues have outshot the Warriors 35-27.
I agree with Dobbs. That was an offside call because it was offside and he was on goal. It should go all the way down into the offensive zone. But they're not going to change their mind, but now they know that we weren't happy.
All right. Here is Nienhuis. Nienhuis sends it ahead, deflected into the zone by number 20. Is that Kwok?
Yeah, it's Kwok.
Yep. Kwok tries to center it, unable to do so. Now the puck is sent all the way down. That's going to be an icing as it goes all the way down. The Blues chasing it down, and that'll be an icing against Waterloo with 2:43 left in the third period. Well, the Blues put themselves into a really good position with their wins last night to make it a great weekend, but unless something changes here, it's going to go from a good weekend to a fair one.
Yeah.
Not a disaster, but not what it could have been.
Correct.
Now here's Conrad with a shot.
High
and GB
and over.
gets his glove up. I don't think that was going to be on goal anyway, but here's Quinn. Conrad dumps it right to the side of the net. Conrad regains it. He's got a man, Ferrari, right out in front, but couldn't get it to him. Now here's a pass. That's going to be deflected. Here is Conrad. Oh, he just wasn't able to get the shot away. Now a rebound in front. The puck is loose. Ferrari's going to get to it. Kept in by the Blues. Kept in by number 24, DeYoung. DeYoung puts it into the corner to Ferrari. Watch the Blues net to see if Steerett comes out. Here's a shot right on. A big rebound, but nobody there for the Blues. Here's Conrad. Fires. And he missed the net.
That.
Oh, he's gonna see that one in his nightmares tonight. Puck is free in the corner, and the Blues touched it, so. And that's going to be a high stick against the Blues, so the faceoff's going to be right here in the Blue zone with 1:40 left in the game.
I won't be shocked if we get a timeout here pretty soon.
Yeah. Well, I don't know what else you can say about these two teams, but they're pretty evenly matched.
Yeah, they are. Quack, Corcoran, Beckwith, Nienhuis, and DeYoung.
All right. That's probably until the next stoppage, until they get Conrad back
put
out
Conrad
there.
back out, yeah.
Puck is free in the zone. Here's a shot. Harn's shot is deflected by the defense. Now here's a man going to try around with a wraparound. And the puck is free. Kept in, though. And this is DeYoung going to chase it into the corner as Corcoran goes to the wing. Can't get it out. Sent around to the far side. Shot. Oh,
Ooh.
Big save. Big save by Steerett. With 1:17 left. And the Blues cannot get out of their zone. Get it out of there, Braden. He's bumped along the board. Here's a shot. This is Nienhuis going to get to it. But he's,
Sniper! Fox goes down.
It's a fox hunt. 1 minute to play in the game, and the Blues have not been able to get that number one line back on there yet. Now they're coming back. Here's Nienhuis into the corner. He's 1-on-5. Tries to get it back to Ferrari. Ferrari's got
coming.
it.
Sterett's out. Who's coming on?
All
Beckwith.
Right. Here comes Beckwith. This is Harn behind his own net. They're trying to get a shot away. Can't do it, but there's only 30 seconds left for the Blues to do something. Here is Beckwith. Tries a long pass. It's intercepted and sent back. That was an ill-advised pass by Beckwith. And now this is number 24. Gets it to Ferrari. Ferrari down to 15 seconds left, and the Blues are in center ice. They're not even going to get into the zone here if they don't hurry. There's a pass ahead. It's knocked down. 6 seconds.
And that's it.
And the Blues are not going to have time to get anything done. And Waterloo gains a split for the weekend with a 5-4 win, and the Blues are going to remember that fifth goal for the rest of the season. As a real freaky play, saw Dayton Niedert of Waterloo steal the puck and get an uncontested goal as both the goaltender and the defenseman were down on their ice 25 feet away from the net. Teams get ready to go through the handshake line, and the Blues will have to come back from this disappointment today and try and get ready for Mason City next week. Until then, for Rich Blunk and Dean Patton, this is Greg Corcoran wishing you a pleasant good afternoon. Final score, Waterloo 5, the Blues 4. See you next week, and this is Quad City Blues Hockey.